All right, let's jump right into this explainer. If you've been following the 2026 World Cup knockout stages, you already know they've been an absolute roller coaster. But this round of 16 clash in Dallas between Portugal and Spain, man, it delivered the kind of high-stakes, heart-in-your-mouth human drama that honestly felt like it was ripped straight out of a Hollywood script.
To really understand this match, we actually have to start before the first whistle even blew. We have to start with this massive, heavy admission from Cristiano Ronaldo himself, publicly stating, "This is my last World Cup." That single quote basically set the emotional temperature for the entire game, right? It established this definitive finality. You could literally feel the pressure. Every single touch, every pass, every shot he took carried the immense weight of knowing this could literally be his final moment on football's biggest global stage.
So let's look at Section 1, Two Generations, Ronaldo versus Yamal. Because look, this wasn't just your standard fight for a quarterfinal spot. It was a literal passing of the torch right there on the pitch. Think about this contrast for a second. On one side, you've got Portugal's legendary 41-year-old captain desperately chasing history, trying to become the oldest player to score in back-to-back knockout games. And on the flip side, Spain's 18-year-old prodigy Lamine Yamal, trying to become the youngest 21st century knockout scorer. It's the ultimate storyline, isn't it? The seasoned veteran against the rising superstar. Which brings us to Section 2, a tactical stalemate, and how the managers set this up. When the stakes are this astronomical, the tactical chess match becomes absolutely crucial. And Roberto Martinez threw a massive curveball here. He made the shock decision to completely drop Rafael Leao, the guy who literally just assisted the winning goal against Croatia, to start João Felix out on the left wing. Martinez was clearly gambling for more central ball control. Spain, on the other hand, they stuck to what worked. They completely trusted their round of 32 lineup, deploying Yamal, Mikel Oyarzabal, and Alex Baena up top, all being fed by Dani Olmo and Pedri in the midfield. Moving into Section 3, the ticking clock and all that crazy first-half action. Right from the opening whistle, the tension in Dallas just spiked. It turned into this anxiety-inducing string of near misses. Just 8 minutes in, Oyarzabal completely misfires a one-on-one. By minute 16, Diogo Costa is forced to make a sprawling, massive double save against Yamal and Baena to keep Portugal alive. But Portugal fired right back. Minute 38, Ronaldo pulls off this sensational acrobatic flick that gets saved, and then right before halftime, Nuno Mendes absolutely hammers a shot straight off the crossbar. Boom. Absolute haymakers from both sides, yet somehow we went into the tunnel at 0-0. Coming out for the second half, the game morphed into a grueling battle of pure attrition. At the 55-minute mark, disaster strikes for Portugal. Their star left back, Nuno Mendes, goes down injured. That is a huge blow because it instantly removed their primary defensive anchor against Yamal. Desperate for some kind of spark, Martinez finally caves and throws Rafael Leao into the mix in the 70th minute. But Spain, they just kept pressing. It all culminated in the 78th minute when Dani Olmo was denied a surefire goal by an unbelievable tournament-saving sliding block from Ruben Diaz. So now we cross the 80th minute, and the managers are starting to yank their exhausted stars off the pitch. The midfield maestros, Pedri for Spain, Vitinha for Portugal, they're both subbed off. With regulation time rapidly bleeding away and the tension becoming frankly unbearable, we're all just sitting on the edge of our seats. You're watching this thinking, who on earth is going to break this deadlock? Are we actually heading to extra time?
And that leads us to Section 4, 91st minute heartbreak and how Spain advances.
91. Minute 91. That is the exact moment it all ended. In the absolute dying breaths of stoppage time, Spain takes a quick free kick. Ferran Torres spots an opening and threads this absolutely beautiful through ball to substitute Mikel Merino. Merino makes an untracked run and just slots a low, lethal, left-footed finish right past Diogo Costa. Just like that, in the blink of an eye, the stadium absolutely erupts for Spain. And on the flip side, a deafening, heartbreaking silence falls over the Portuguese fans. You know, the aftermath of knockout football is just swift and brutal. There's no other way to say it. Spain marches on. Their World Cup dreams are still very much alive, and they'll face either the USA or Belgium next. But Portugal, they're eliminated. They pack their bags. And the defining image of the entire match might just be this one. Cristiano Ronaldo, arguably one of the greatest to ever lace up a pair of boots, walking off the pitch in tears. He's forced to face the cruel reality of a devastating exit from the world stage, closing the book on what he already confirmed was his final World Cup. Which leaves us with this final thought.
It really highlights the poetic, yet totally ruthless nature of international sports, doesn't it? We literally watched one legendary career close at the World Cup. At the exact same time, a new 18-year-old prodigy's journey is just starting to peak. So how will this historic Iberian derby shape the future of the beautiful game? It's a changing of the guard we are going to be analyzing and debating for decades. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.